This is just overwhelming. I didn't realize so many people were here. Thank you all so very much. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Elizabeth, and it's Liz, and it's Michelle, and it's Monk, and it's Missy. I have a lot of names, but I promise you it's still me. There's not enough words I can say about my father. I remember when my mother passed, I couldn't get any words out, but just thank you. But for my dad, he really wanted to make sure that both of us would be able to take care of ourselves. And I think it's especially me as being his daughter. So he taught me how to change a tire begrudgingly. I won't bore you with the details here, but after, if you want to know the story, I'll tell you. But every time I had a flat tire after that, I thanked him for teaching me, as I would watch a lot of people drive by me while I was changing it myself. And to change lights in my car, to know where the oil was, and to enjoy all the jazz that he loved. Everything that he loved, he wanted to share with us. And I will cherish that forever. So I will always be his monk, because that's all he ever called me. And I want to thank everyone who is here. There may be people who couldn't be here, and we know they're with us in spirit. And just to the people who cared for him, including the ministers behind us while he was at Kaiser. His satellite unit, dialysis unit, who was just absolutely wonderful to all of us. To Jeff, who's in the back, being as invisible as always, but through Adobe Creek has treated us like family, and we consider him family. And again, to each and every one of you, we know you didn't have to be here today. You didn't have to come from so far today. And take off work today. But we just really appreciate that. Thank you and love you all for that.
I don't know how to top that, because my dad never taught me how to change a tire. I made the same dog on AAA. And I didn't have a nickname. She was like, she said Missy, Michelle, Elizabeth, Monk. At 5 years old, Uncle Buddy named me Biggie. I told you all about that, and he called me Big Al, so that's all I had. But he was a great man.
Yes. Wow.
And always give Liz an S that, daddy's little girl. So that's why she was always along. So I was living in Vallejo, she was living in Redwood City, and Sundays we'd come over and see my mom and dad and grandma and go back home. So we both kind of leave at the same time. Okay, Mom, give us a call when you get home. Grandma, yeah, give a call. My mom, yeah, when you get home, give me a call. All right, I'm leaving. See you when we see you. Vacation, she went to Vegas, Disneyland, all this. I went to Tahoe for 23 hours. Me and T, we call him Mommy and Daddy. Probably teenager, I stopped calling him Daddy. He was always T. And we were just tight. So this last story, when he was in the hospital, he would come home, she was always a stickler. So he would want some candy. He's like, okay, sugar-free, nah. Milky Way, sticker. But he would never put his teeth in, so he could never chew on it. So, and I'm telling this like this because this is how me and him talk to each other. So I'm not talking bad about him, but we always know each other like this all the time. So when she would be gone on Wednesdays and Thursdays, she would usually never come over. And I'd be at the house, we gotta wrap his foot or wherever it is. Like, no, don't worry about coming over. So he'd be like, you got a treat for me? And so one time he told me that the store didn't have any, and I know he didn't believe that, but it's like, no, store was out. We didn't go by no store. So I'll be like, hey, get your milk you wear 3 months of tear, but if your blood sugar's right, I'll give you a piece. And so I give him a little piece of it, and he'd be happy. So there was one night, baby was home, Janet was home. He's like, you got a treat for me? Yeah, I got a treat for you. I'll come back over later on tonight. I didn't. So up like at 5:35 in the morning, my phone was ringing, I see line 1, and I'm like, why is T calling? Janet was like, you didn't go take that candy bar. I'm like, nah. So I got him on speaker, like, what's up? Hello? What's up, dude? You up? I said, well, obviously I am. I'm talking to you. All right, how's every day going? All right, everything's good, man. Just change the diaper. You know you forgot about my candy bar. But anyway, that's the way it was. That's the way it was. But he was a great man. I think me and Liz are in peace. We talked about this. Like, he wanted to make his birthday in season in the dark. And he did that. But strongest man we ever know, what he been through his life, you would never know. So, love you, T. Thank you. And we want to thank everybody for the support and everything you guys have done for us. Thank you, guys.